Now on 18 Eyewitness News.
One Proposition Kids wins approval while another is rejected by voters. Also, Wayne County residents are changing the way they fund county government. Plus, Fredericktown will have the funds to make required improvements to their water and sewer systems. All of these stories and how long will these April showers last?
Coverage you can count on. This is 18 Eyewitness News.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fred Dawkins. Here's the top stories that we're working on for you this hour. The Farmington School Board will be going back to the drawing board after voters rejected Proposition Kids on Tuesday. The $17 million bond issue failed 1,207 against to 1,160 in favor. Speaking of Farmington schools, 2 new trustees will be joining the school board. In Tuesday's voting, Jeff Lawson and Dolores Howard topped the list of 9 candidates for the 2 seats on the board. Lawson and Howard will now join the Farmington Board of Education at their next meeting. Well, now Dustin Kopp is here in the 18 Storm Tracker Center with a look at our first forecast. Dustin?
We saw a humid and rainy day here in southeast Missouri, and right now temperatures are on the humid side. 70 degrees up in Festus through St. Genevieve. Fredericktown right now at 72. Cape Girardeau at 73, as well as in Piedmont, 74 right now in Poplar Bluff. What's in store for the next several hours throughout the evening? Isolated thunderstorms pretty much the dominant feature this evening. 70 degrees by 7 p.m., 65 by 9, and 60 degrees by midnight. I'll give you more details on a wet Thursday, plus your weekend forecast. All those details coming up later in weather.
Voters gave the Clearwater School District a ringing endorsement with Tuesday's approval of Proposition Kids, the $3 million no-tax increase bond issue. Now, the bond issue was approved 709 to 211. School Board President Robert Gale says the vote was exactly what he was hoping for.
We were hoping that we would win by, a good 75%. We wanted it to be a clear-cut victory. We didn't want to just kind of eke out just edge out a win. So this is exactly what we were hoping for, and so I'm just very excited.
Gale says once the election is certified, the district's agent will sell the bonds.
Then it will be the Board of Education and the superintendent will have to then sit down and chart out, what our steps are as far as, getting the project underway and getting with the architects and the city and getting this thing all set into motion.
Gale says there was a lot of excitement in the potential projects, and now that potential will come to fruition over the next few years. Wayne County residents overwhelmingly supported changing the way they will fund county government. Voters approved a 1/2 cent sales tax increase, $992 to $415. Speaking prior to the vote, Wayne County Presiding Commissioner Brian Polk says the sales tax will also address some overdue maintenance issues.
The anticipated sales tax revenue based off of last year's sales tax revenue would generate approximately an additional $200,000. The Commission intends to use approximately half of that for the physical courthouse building. The building itself is in dire need of repair.
With the approval of the sales tax, Polk says the general revenue property taxes will be eliminated. He estimates between the 1/2 cent sales tax and the general revenue property tax abatement, most county residents will save a few dollars. When we come back on 18 Eyewitness News, Fredericktown voters approve funding water and sewer improvements. That story coming up on 18 Eyewitness News.
You're watching 18 Eyewitness News with Fred Dawkins, Dawn Arnold, Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp, and Jeremy Martin with sports. 18 Eyewitness News continues.
Voters in Fredericktown gave their support to increasing the city's sales tax by 0.5%. The ballot proposal passed 325 to 184. The money raised by the sales tax will fund improvements to the city's water and sewer system that is required by the federal government. Fredericktown also has a new mayor this morning. Kelly Karokas defeated Danny Kemp 180 votes to 165. Incumbent Mark Tripp tallied 124 ballots. Now, there will also be a new mayor in Marquand. Michael Winder edged incumbent Denny Ward by 1 vote, 26 to 25. Voters in the Bismarck Fire Protection District soundly rejected a tax levy to fund the district. The ballot proposal went down to defeat 526 against to 304 in favor. Bismarck voters also returned a former mayor back to the office. Dennis Mayberry Sr. defeated Seth Radford 155 to 153 votes. A third candidate, Sue Young, picked up 76 votes. Leadwood voters also did turn down a tax levy to fund their fire protection district. However, the vote was relatively close, 182 against compared to 143 in favor of the proposal. Voters in Leadwood also elected Dennis Parks to a full term as mayor. Parks defeated Jeffrey Mahiran 134 votes to 60. Former Carter County Sheriff Tommy Lee Adams faces a July 2nd sentencing date after pleading guilty to possession of stolen guns, sale of a stolen gun, and being a drug user in possession of a gun. Adams admitted that in December of 2009, he confiscated 18 guns from a search of a felon's home. Now, instead of processing the guns as evidence, Adams and a deputy kept those guns and sold a number of them. When federal and state authorities searched Adams' home last April, they recovered several guns, including a rifle stolen during a burglary. Now, authorities say Adams knew the rifle was stolen because he drove the burglar to the home to commit the burglary. Adams admitted that during that time he had the guns. He was also using drugs, including methamphetamine. The former sheriff now faces a maximum of 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. And still to come on 18 Eyewitness News, a remarkable story of survival. Aaron Cox shows us why doctors amputated one of a man's legs so he could walk again. That's next in Your Health. But right now, Dustin Kopp is in the Storm Tracker Weather Center making a last check of our Storm Tracker 18 forecast, which is coming up next on 18 Eyewitness News.
Now, here's your Storm Tracker 18 weather forecast with Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp.
And welcome back. We're going to continue to see showers off and on tonight through tomorrow, but the sunshine will return by Friday and last through the weekend. Temperatures will be on the cool side for the next few days. As we head into southeast Missouri, temperatures right now are on the mild side, 70 degrees in Festus and St. Genevieve. Cape Girardeau right now at 73 degrees, as well as in Piedmont and Ironton, 73 in Ellington and Van Buren. Here at the station, we have a current temperature of 72 degrees with some thunderstorms out there. Current dew point at 60, humidity at 64%, and east wind at 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow we'll continue to see showers through pretty much most of Missouri. There will be not too much action down to the southern western part of Missouri, but we could see some showers throughout the day tomorrow here in southeast Missouri. So forecast for this evening, we'll continue to see temperatures in the low 50s, 49 though in Festus, 51 in Potosi, 55 in Ellington, Van Buren at 52, 55 in Piedmont, and Cape Girardeau 58 degrees with some showers throughout the evening. So for tomorrow, showers continue high around 60 degrees, 60 in Potosi, 59 up in Festus, 58 in St. Genevieve, and 60 in Fredericktown. Forecast for the next several days here in southeast Missouri, looking like this. Again, tomorrow, showers clearing out by Friday with plenty of sunshine, high 65. Partly sunny on Saturday, high 68. Warming up in the 70s by Sunday with plenty of sunshine. Partly sunny and a little bit cooler on Monday with a high of 68. 60 on Tuesday and 69 on Wednesday with showers returning. And another look at our weekend forecast here in southeast Missouri. As we head into the weekend Saturday, high 68 degrees, partly sunny skies, low of 51, 72. It's going to be a nice day on Sunday with mostly sunny skies. That's check of your storm tracker weather forecast. Fred, back to you.
This is Sports Zone, only on 18 Eyewitness News with Jeremy Martin.
In high school baseball action from Tuesday, Farmington blanked Central 4-0. Clearwater defeated Donovan 5-2. Fredericktown fell to North County 7-5. Bismarck shut out Valley Caledonia 12-0. It was St. Genevieve over Potosi in 5 innings, also 12-0. Valley Catholic big over Bismarck 13-1. West County blanked Kingston in 5 innings 10-0. Woodland had no problem with Meadow Heights 12-1. And St. Vincent downed Kelly 7-3. Right-hander Kyle Loesch has started a season opener for the Cardinals before, although he did not have to talk to anybody about it the day before. Loesch was the Cardinals' official opening game starter in 2008, his first year with the Cardinals, because Adam Wainwright's opening day assignment against Colorado was rained out in the 4th inning and the game was scrubbed. He has known about tonight's first game assignment for weeks now, and there is no chance he will be rained out because the roof at New Marlins Park is expected to be closed. During the Cardinals' workout on Tuesday, Loesch got his first look at the busy-looking new park, which features a home run sculpture in center field where fish will spin around and lights will blaze when the Marlins hit a home run. Loesch's assessment of the park, quote, "It's pretty cool, but it's got some weird things going on," end quote. The Blues will battle the Detroit Red Wings tonight at the Sky Trade Center. On Saturday, St. Louis had their complete roster healthy and available for the first time in 160 games. So with 3 games remaining in the regular season, expect Coach Ken Hitchcock to make some lineup tweaks as he continues to assimilate returning injured players and identify roles. The Wings also have reintroduced several players from their injured list in recent days and are reshuffling combinations. The Blues will start Brian Elliott, who has not given up a regulation goal in 3 starts between the pipes. And between quarterback James Franklin's outlook about rehabilitating his injured shoulder and Mizzou team surgeon Pat Smith's report that the March 23rd operation on Franklin was a very good repair, Mizzou head coach Gary Pinkel said Tuesday that he is optimistic about the pace of Franklin's recovery. Franklin, who will be a junior this fall, had one of the most productive total offensive seasons in Mizzou history in his first year as a starter in 2011. He's been out of spring practice since suffering the injury to his throwing shoulder on March 13th as he went into a scrum trying to recover a fumble. Pinkel, speaking after Mizzou resumed spring practice on Tuesday following spring break, reiterated that Mizzou does not expect Franklin to miss any time in the fall. And that's a look at sports. We'll be back with today's Your Life segment right after this on 18 Eyewitness News.
I'm Stacey Johnson. Tired of earning less than 1% at the bank? Then maybe you need some ideas where you can beat the bank. And I've got one just ahead on Money Talks News.
Do you see news happening in your neighborhood? Email us at news@kdkz.tv.
Another election in the history books, Dustin. Proposition Kids was a big thing for a couple of school districts in our listening area. Farmington, unfortunately, was defeated. Clearwater overwhelmingly approved there. So a lot of changes are going to happen in the Clearwater School District. I understand from Dr. Natalie Thomas that they're going back to the drawing board and try to come up with some other strategies for maybe something in the future. Right. So let's take a look at our weather forecast. What's in store for us?
Well, we've seen some showers throughout the day today, even a couple thunderstorms rumble through the area and bringing us some steam and humidity through southeast Missouri. But tonight we're going to continue to see those off and on showers, and then tomorrow. But after tomorrow evening, about 5 o'clock or so, we should start clearing out of the rain. Will be cloudy on the other hand, and then late tomorrow evening we'll clear out to some clear skies.
All right, very good. Looking for a wonderful weekend. We hope it's going to be full of sunshine and happiness for you and you folks out there. Thanks for joining us here tonight on 18 Eyewitness News. We'll see you later tonight and then tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for our early morning edition of 18 Eyewitness News. Have a blessed evening, everybody. God bless.
Have a good night, everybody. Newswatch is next.